Hello, my family members. Today I am here with a new topic arrangement. Everyone does prepare only for sitting arrangement, but here we will solve all type of arrangements with best tricks. So, before we start, I would request you to please watch the playlist regarding Accenture previous year question and Accenture all preparation purpose questions, and please subscribe this channel. Okay, let's go to the questions. So the first question is this. You can pause the video and solve the problem. I think this video is going to be 10 to 15 minutes. So without delay, I am going to solve the problem. Just read the question, that is 7 balls A, B, C, D, E, F, G are bought at a different costs between raise 10 and 20, but not necessarily in the same order. The cost of ball C is 5 less than that of ball E. The cost of ball A is the prime number and the cost of ball F is 2 more than that of the ball A. The cost of ball F is more than that of ball E. The cost of ball D is an odd number. The cost of ball G is 3 more than cost of ball D. None of ball cost is raised 14 and the cost of ball B is even number, right? So calculate the ball cost of ball E, right? So the what are the condition? Actually, you can use the elimination method, right? And you can actually use the trial and error method, right? So that it can be easy. I mean, the best trick for this type of problem, right? So let's check what are the conditions. The at first the condition is the cost is between raise 10 to 20, right? So that means the cost is 11 to 19, right? So the cost is between 11 to 19, but here it is mentioned that 14 is not included, right? So that means it is eliminated. So other than 14 there will be values between 11 to 19, right? So what are the condition at first? Let's see. At first it is told that that if the cost of ball C is 5 less than that of ball E, right? So that means C is equal to E minus 5, right? And then it is told that the cost of ball A is prime number. That means 11, 13 and 15, 17 or 19, right? This should among these the value of A is implying, right? 19 is not possible because the greater element is F, right? But F is what? F is actually A plus 2, right? More than, here it is mentioned, right? Where the cost of ball F is more than 2 more than A, right? Right. So these are the initial conditions we have checked, and here we can see the cost of ball D is odd number and ball G is 3 more than cost of ball D, right? We are checking that. Before we do check, we should conclude from this condition, that is A is between 11, 13 and 17, and the value of C should be 13, should be among 13, 12 or 11. Why? Because C is less than 5 less than E, right? So 5 less than E means uh, E value cannot be possible 19, because F is greater than E. So E should be less than 19. So 18, 18, 17 and 16 can be a possible number of E. So so C value will be 5 less than E. So 13, 12 and 11, among them the value of C will be right. So F, what are the possible number? F can be 13, um, 13, 15 or 19, right? So let's check what, and I have said that E can be 18, 17 or 16, right? So let's check what are the other condition that was said. So we can actually say that cost of ball F is equal to 19 because it is the greater than E, right? E is 7, E is among 17, 16, 18, right? So F is 19 and A will be 17 because A is equal to F minus 2, right? I mean F is equal to A plus 2, right? So this way we can determine the value of A and F, right? So now let's check what are the other values. So here it is mentioned that D is odd number and the cost of ball G is 3 more than the cost of ball D, right? So G is equal to D plus 3, right? So G is equal to D plus 3, D plus 3, right? And another condition is the ball B is an even number, right? So the ball B values relies among 12, for 12, 16 and 18, right? So here we have seen that B value is an odd number, right? And 14 is not possible. So if the value of D is 11, then G is equal to D plus 3. So 11 plus 13 is equal to 14. That is not possible, right? So if D value is uh, if D value is 15, then this can be possible, right? So D if 15, then the value can be possible, right? So G is equal to 18 here, right? So if G is equal to 18, then D can be possible because D is odd number and G is equal to, that's why 18, because D plus 3, right? And here it was said that C is equal to 13, 12 and 11. So among these, what can be subtracted from E so that the value of C come? If we take E is equal to 16, then the value will be 11, right? It is the only possible because B is an even number, right? But uh, B is relying upon 12, 16 and 18, but 18 is removed. That's why the possible values among 16 and 12, but C is less than C is 5 less than that of E, right? So if we give the value of 16 to the B, so the value of C cannot be determined. So that's why we have to give the value E as 16 so that the value of C can be subtracted from E, right? So the value of B will be now the rest is 12. So this way we can determine the values of all these. So what are the questions? That was calculate the cost of ball E. So the cost of ball E is equal to 16, right? So the answer will be 16. And the next question is also from this, that is how many balls are cheaper than ball D? How many balls are cheaper than ball D? That means less than 15. So less than 15 is 11 and 12. So two balls are cheaper than ball D, right? Okay, let's go to the next question. That is, there are 7 students A, B, C, D, E, F, G sitting in a line facing north, right? Facing north means upper side, right? Facing towards this side, and and A and B are at the end of the line, right? At the end of the line, right? So if A, B, C, D, E, F, and G sitting facing to the north, then A and B at the end, right? And A is not at the right end. That means A is in the left end, right? And so that B can be concluded that B is sitting in the right end, right? So F is in the middle, right? So F is at the middle, and it is told that G is to the left of F. So G is to the left of F among them, right? G is to the left of F and C is sitting to the immediate left of D. So immediate left of D can be possible here only because here only one blank space available. So C is left of D, that means D is at the right position. So here C, and only the left is E, right? E. So what is the question? Who is the right of A? Who is the right of A? that is E, right? So the answer will be E. So this way actually who has imagination power, so they can actually they can be win, right? They can be won. So read the question carefully and give the answer. I am giving you a trick so that you can solve the problem easily. Actually here that is told that 5 boxes are placed in a stack order from top to bottom is red, green, blue, black and orange, right? And when the third and fourth boxes are interchanged and the third box is black and the fourth box is blue, further when the fourth and fifth boxes are interchanged, orange comes to the fourth position from the top and blue is the fifth box. If the stack is reversed, blue box comes on the top and red box comes to the bottom. Question, at first read the question. What is the question? That is, what is the position of orange in the initial stack from the top? That means we don't have to do these functions because it is told that what is the position of orange in the initial stack. That means what is the initial stack position, the stack arrangement, uh, the orange where the orange were actually placed. The initial position of orange is here, right? At the last, that means 1 2 3 4 5, right? So the at the fifth position the orange is placed, right? And actually we don't have to do this, I mean the arrangement and just interchanging all the boxes, right? For this question, but if the questions asked at the second position, I mean at the second box, at the second arrangement, at the third arrangement, then we have to determine these, right? So at first read the question so that it can reduce the time, right? So the next question is, what is the position of the orange after last reverse? What is the position of the orange at the last reverse? So at the last, orange is at the second position, right? So at the second position, actually this table is not given to me, I just made by myself, because just look at here carefully, that it is told that when the third and fourth boxes are interchanged, so third and fourth means blue and black, so it is interchanged, right? And at the next arrangement the orange comes to the fourth position, right? So the orange comes to the fourth position and black is interchanged, right? And at the last the stack is reversed, so black full will be reversed, right? So here is the blue, and on the last the second last at the second element, the third element at the third element, so the fourth element at the second last element. In this way the arrangement are being taken, right? So this way you have to arrange, and so that the answer can be very easier. So the next question is also this type. So here is also a trick for you, that is, read the following information carefully and answer the question that are given below it. So in a group of 5 girls, P, Q, R, S, and T, P is good in programming and economics. Q and are good at physics, right? So we don't have to actually, sometimes I mean we draw some circles, right? But we don't have to do that. Just write a, I mean just draw this table so that this can be easier. So look at here carefully, that is, P is good in programming and economics, so we just draw this table. So P is good at, whoever good I'm giving 1 and not good is 0, right? So P is good at programming and economics, so these are 1. And Q and R good at physics, Q math and sorry physics, Q are good at physics, right? So Q physics and R physics, right? And R and T are good at programming, R and T are good at programming, so we gave 1, right? And R and T are good at physics, right? So R and T are good at physics, R and T are good at physics. S and T are good in economics, so S and T are good at economics, right? And Q is also good at mathematics, so I gave 1, right? So this is told that who is good in programming and economics. So it is clearly you can clearly look at that P is good at programming and economics, right? And also T is good at programming and economics. You can opt from both of them, right? And the next question is, this is quiz for you, that who is good in mathematics. Look at the table and you can answer that who is good at mathematics. And the next quiz question is, who is good in programming, economics and physics among P, Q, R and T. Just look at the table and give me the answer, right? So pause the video and try to solve the problem by yourself. I'm giving you the quiz and please give me the answers in the comment section, right? So please tell me how was the session today. So thank you for today's session.